There are plenty of places where you can experience a Halloween paranormal thrill or ghostly encounter. Florida has a rich cultural legacy, varied history, and spectacular natural beauty. But it also is one of the most haunted states in the United States. So today, we will take you to the top 10 most haunted places in Florida. From frightening hotels loaded with touristic junk to historic locations brimming with bizarre sightings. These 10 haunted destinations have horrifying stories. Without any delay, let's get right into it. Number 10. Blue Anchor Pub. This pub was built in the 1800s. The claimed ghost at this pub is Bertha Starkey, a cheating wife murdered at the pub by her husband. She usually still cooks, and visitors can hear the noise from her kitchen in the middle of the night at the Blue Anchor. But the ringing of the ship's bell scares her away. Blue Anchor Pub is located in Delray Beach, South Palm Beach County. Number 9. Stranahan House. Stranahan is the oldest house in Fort Lauderdale. It is still occupied by its original occupants, but as a ghost. When visitors visit the place to take pictures, their photos are photobombed by Frank Stranahan, the owner of the house. Ivy Stranahan, Frank's wife, guides guests and shows them around the house. The scent of her perfume can be perceived by guests anywhere around the house. Ivy's sister always hangs around the house, also carrying her baby in her hands. Old Augustus Stranahan, Frank's father, isn't excluded. He usually tosses books in his bedroom. The Stranahan House is located at 335 Southeast 6th Avenue, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 33301. Number 8. Port Salerno, Martin County. Port Salerno was the spot where a notorious armed robber, John Ashley, along with his entire gang, met their untimely death. John Ashley had enemies who raped both his mother and his disabled sister, and he openly killed the rapists. He was killed at Port Salerno. A vast wind and a drop in temperature indicate the presence of spirits and ghosts, causing fluctuations in electromagnetic fields. Number 7. Biltmore Hotel, Coral Gables. In 1929, Biltmore Hotel was known as a famous casino game house for different gambling games. Thomas Fatty Walsh was shot over a gambling dispute. The hotel owner tried all he could to come to no avail. However, Thomas Fatty's spirit still hovers around the hotel, tossing wine glasses at the bar and choosing any beautiful woman Thomas desires by making her disappear. He sticks closely to the 13th floor, where he was killed, appearing in all mirrors and opening doors close to the 13th floor. The Biltmore Hotel is located at 1200 Anastasia Avenue, Coral Gables, Florida, 33134, Amurca. Number 6. The Psychic Center of the World, Casadaga. According to legends, if you sit in the enormous brick chair in the Lake Helen Casadaga Cemetery, the devil himself would make an appearance. And if you leave a drink on the chair, it will be drunk by the devil before morning. The devil's chair was constructed as a mourning chair, where visitors sit and pay respects to their departed loved ones. Some form of communication was made between visitors and their dearly departed, beloved by a pastor called Pastor Peter, who was the founder of the Oklavehu Native American Church of Spirit Talks. He helped visitors seek what lies ahead of them in the future and ways to avert future disasters, communicate with the spirit of their loved ones, communicate with the angelic realm, recall a spiritual state of their past lives, and heal a few from their illnesses. Number 5. The Old Lighthouse, St. Augustine. This was built in 1877 close to the sea and had a Fresnel lens that served as a beacon of light to incoming ships. It is believed to be lingering with some ghosts who once served in the lighthouse from John Andrew, who was the housekeeper. He died while painting the lighthouse walls, mistakenly slipped his foot while painting, and fell to the 2 daughters of Hezekiah Pitti. Guests have reportedly heard the laughter of a feminine voice, which people assume to be one of the daughters of Hezekiah Pitti. Moreover, Joseph Andrews' figure was also seen on the top of the lighthouse. The lighthouse is 165 feet above sea level, which makes exploring the steps and discovering haunted spirits more adventurous. Number 4. The Devil's Tree Oak Hammock Park, St. Lucia. Along Florida's east coast, Port St. Lucia has a tree known as the Devil Tree. The tree was tied to Florida's first serial killers in the 1970s, according to CBS 12. Gerard John Schaefer, a known serial killer, who was also the former Martin County Sheriff's deputy, tortured and killed more than 30 women and girls. Schaefer was later apprehended in 1973 for the murder of 2 teenage girls named Susan and Georgia. Beautiful female jewelry, some gold and silver were found in his possession, which he collected from his victims. Several attempts to cut down the mysterious tree were neglected. Some visitors have reportedly seen ghosts hanging on the branches of the Devil's Tree. Number 3. Spanish Military Hospital St. Augustine. This particular place in Florida is known for its supernatural activity. During 1784 to 1821, the hospital specialized in caring for patients with yellow fever, injured soldiers from several wars, and handling amputation. During the renovation of the hospital, various parts of the human body were found underneath and along the waterline of the building. It was rumored that the camas found underneath the building belonged to a Timucua Indian tribe, and that the building was underneath their burial ground. This was believed to be the cause of all the paranormal events witnessed by visitors, ranging from cries of disembodied souls, the smell of sulfur from the dead bodies, and hospital equipment sliding across the floors. Number 2. Jacksonville, the Devil's School. According to a legend, the principal took students into a boiler room where they were burnt to ashes. It was initially opened as Annie Lytle Elementary School in 1918. The halls were plastered with trash and debris, which covered virtually every surface of the walls. A day came when a student managed to escape from the boiler's room, which led to a fire outbreak in the building in the year 1995, which left an opening in the elements of the building. It was later abandoned in 1971 after constructing highways I-95 and I-10, which were left out of the school junction. After it was abandoned, it became a dwelling place for wayward teenagers and drug addicts in Jacksonville. Jacksonville, the largest city in Florida, is located in Duval County in the northeastern corner of the state. The Devil's School is strictly off limits to visitors and properly fenced. Number 1. East Martella Fort, Key West. This is one of the spookiest places to find in Key West, Florida. The East and West Martello are built in the same shape as a square. This building was initially made as accommodation for soldiers and some officers of the law in the 19th century. It was later in the possession of Roberto Eugene Otto, who was gifted a doll by one of the servants who worked in his parents' house when he was a child. Throughout Robert's childhood, he laid curses and blamed his doll for any little misfortune that came his way on his doll. According to rumors, the doll sometimes responds to Robert in different voices. Therefore, the doll was believed to be cursed. While visiting East Martello Fort, if you take a photo of Robert's doll, even though it is now kept in a glass box, you must ask the doll to avoid experiences of bad luck. Just saying. The house of Robert Eugene Otto is now operated as an artist's house, which is believed to be haunted till now. East Martello is located in Key West on an island in the Straits of Florida. So that is all we have for you on the top 10 haunted places in Florida. We hope you liked this video. Please leave a comment below on which of these snoopy places you want to visit in Florida. Remember to subscribe to our channel and click on the notification icon. See you in our next video.